Hello everyone, welcome to the Player Review channel. In this video, we'll be taking a detailed look at the legendary Fernando Torres and evaluating how he compares to these players. Plus, we'll provide the promised comparison with Sanchez, so stay tuned. Fernando has a medium body type, stands 186 centimeters tall, and comes with a controlled acceleration type, along with 4-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. For the chemistry style, we recommend Engine, but Hawk or Hunter are also viable choices. Another option is Sniper, which partially shifts him to lengthy acceleration, but we'd still suggest using Engine. His key playstyles include Golden Finesse Shot, Chip Shot, Power Header, Press Proven, Flare, Rapid Plus, Quick Step, Relentless, and Trivela. Torres comes with a full set of double plus rolls, except for False 9, which makes sense given his weak passing stats. Right off the bat, his speed could have been better. Don't get us wrong, Torres is good over long distances, but he's far from players like Bale. Of course, Hunter boosts his pace, but that comes at the cost of dribbling. Even with Engine, his left stick dribbling feels average. Press Proven does help with close ball control, but his animations are sluggish, so it's better to shoot immediately rather than try to dribble past defenders. His larger body type lacks quick animation transitions, meaning Torres can lose control when using L1 dribbling or attempting a speed boost. It doesn't happen often, but definitely more frequently than with smaller body types. That being said, his athletic build gives him an edge when making runs behind the defense. His quick step and rapid plus playstyles allow him to hold off defenders while pushing forward. This is crucial for counter-attacking players who frequently use long ball passes. Torres is difficult to outmuscle, even for most center backs. As for his speed boost, it's definitely there and quite solid. However, due to his left stick limitations, it's not always easy to trigger it effectively, but when it works, stopping Torres becomes almost impossible. The problem is that his speed boost isn't entirely consistent. Sometimes it doesn't activate at full capacity, and occasionally it doesn't trigger at all. For instance, in this play, he failed to activate the speed boost properly, but still managed to outrun the defender with Rapid Plus and score a powerful near post shot. And yes, Torres' shooting is truly outstanding. His power shots are deadly, even with his left foot from outside the box. And of course, his finesse shots are top tier. What's certain is that Torres has some of the best finesse shots in the game with both feet, no matter which chemistry style you choose. Every finesse shot and long shot in this review was taken on Engine, meaning without a shooting boost, so his finishing is undeniably elite. He's among the best in the game when it comes to difficult shot executions. At times, he even pulls off highly complex shots while bicycle kick and quite effectively, despite lacking the aerial playstyle. Although, realistically speaking, these flashy moves won't be as useful as his power header ability, but they sure look cool. Overall, Torres can score with literally any part of his body. You don't even have to press the shoot button sometimes. On a more serious note, besides his elite finesse shots, his Trivela shots are also consistently strong, even without a long shot boost thanks to his playstyle plus. We previously criticized his animation speed and left stick, but this doesn't apply to skill moves. When using specific skill moves, his animations feel quick, at least as quick as a 4-star skiller with his body type allows. Sure, we'd love a 5-star skill move upgrade, but as you can see, you can still do plenty with just 4 stars, especially if you frequently use this particular skill move. Another standout trait is how well Torres positions himself. He stays on side exceptionally well, whether playing advanced forward or any other role. As long as he receives the ball, he'll always be in a great position to attack. One moment that really stood out was this sequence, where he somehow stayed perfectly onside despite what looked like a certain offside call. He also makes excellent runs into the box, immediately reacting when defenders shift their positioning. In this aspect, he's better than Sanchez. However, his weak passing is noticeable. For example, in this play, he attempts a simple through ball with the correct left stick positioning, yet the ball veers off course and goes to the opponent. Even one-touch long passes are unreliable. His passing is definitely a weak spot. Of course, he can make simple short passes, but nothing more than that. As you know, in EAFC 25, the rewards for the Weekend League are awesome, which means that the game has become much harder to play. Our boosters will help you to get the best rewards. Write in, because the number of spots is limited. And don't forget that we also sell coins at a cheap price. All links in the description. So, Torres comes with a reasonable SBC price of 600,000 coins, which is a solid value for this card. However, we expected more. Again, don't get us wrong, Torres has some of the best finishing in the game, not just finesse shots, but all types of shots. He has decent but not perfect pace over long distances, a solid speed boost, but with some inconsistencies. Trust us, we know what we're talking about. For instance, Shellen consistently accelerates and flies past defenders, no matter the angle you trigger the speed boost from. Torres doesn't work the same way, so between these two, we'd 100% choose Shellen. Also, his left stick dribbling isn't great, even with press-proven and engine chemistry style. On the positive side, his off-the-ball movement is exceptional, his attacking runs are top tier, and he holds the defensive line well, all crucial if you play with a single striker. However, his passing is too weak for a lone striker role. So, despite his strengths, he has just as many drawbacks. And if we're being completely honest, we wouldn't recommend completing this SBC, even though the price is reasonable. We would choose Sanchez without hesitation. In fact, after our review, he earned a permanent spot in our squad. He's simply fun and enjoyable to play with, despite lacking speed boost and top-end pace. Torres is closer to Van Persie in play style, but outperforms him in every way. Compared to Torres, Van Persie feels incredibly sluggish. So between the two, Torres is the clear winner. Harry Kane is also much slower than Torres, but he makes up for it with elite passing and equally strong finishing, including his left foot. However, Kane is best used as a false 9, though he can also play advanced forward well. We won't say which one you should pick, it depends on how much you love Torres, but you can always rewatch our Kane review for reference. If you already have Gareth Bale as a striker, then Torres is a pass. Bale is one of the fastest players in the game, with insane strength and shooting. Plus, he can score finesse shots too, thanks to his silver playstyle, though not from the same range as Torres. That said, if you're a big fan of El Nino and don't mind his weaknesses, then go ahead and complete this SBC. It's affordable and will bring nostalgia and enjoyment. For some, that might be more valuable than his finesse shots and positioning, especially if you're not obsessed with full meta players. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and we'll respond as soon as possible. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any future reviews. We give Fernando Torres an 8.6 rating for card quality and remind you that full ratings will be posted tomorrow on Twitter. For SBC value, he gets a perfect 10. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.